Man, now I'm sad because I saw this movie at the Provincetown Independent Film Festival, and Sofia Coppola was supposed to be there. She's gonna do like a Q&A after the screening and everything like that, and then like I guess her plane got delayed or something. So now I'm sad. The Beguiled. So The Beguiled is a new movie directed by Sofia Coppola. It stars Nicole Kidman, it stars Kirsten Dunst, it has Angoli Rice in there, and Colin Farrell's in there as well. And basically what happens is it takes place during 1864, it's the Civil War, and this Union soldier shows up on the doorstep of this school where Nicole Kidman and Kirsten Dunst teach, and they have these 5 like little girl students between like the ages of like 6 and 14 or something like that. And Colin Farrell plays the soldier, and he's like, uh-oh, I'm wounded and everything like that. Can you guys please take me in? Can you please help me out? Restore me to health, and then I'll like take off and everything like that. And since he's a Union soldier in Confederate territory, it's kind of a tricky situation. They're kind of hiding him and everything like that. And if you've seen the trailer to this movie, you probably know there's more to the movie than just that, but I'm not going to give it away for people who haven't seen the trailers before. So all I'm going to say is that this movie is about a disruption in the status quo. Colin Farrell comes in, and the dynamic between the girls in the school kind of changes, and this movie is about seeing that change and everything like that. And the biggest compliment I can give this movie is that Sofia Coppola does really good character execution. She doesn't paint anybody as a solely good guy or a solely bad guy. She makes sure that everybody's a three-dimensional character, and not everybody's like, oh, their one trait is this, oh, their one trait is that, oh, their one trait is this. It's everybody's well-written, everybody's well-rounded as a character. Even like the little girl who you know the least about, you still know something about her, like, oh, she plays violin or something like that. And again, in this movie, every character is kind of well-found and everything like that. You understand all the characters' motivations, because as the movie progresses and some challenges come into play, shall we say, you understand why characters act a certain way, or like why they feel a certain way, or things like that. And I think that's just good character development as the movie goes on. Now, the biggest complaint people are going to say about this movie does come with that character development, and it's the fact that other than the character development, there isn't much else to the movie. Now, again, I think the character development was great because Sofia Coppola does that so well, and that's what I go into a Sofia Coppola movie trying to see is good characters and good progression of a story through those characters. But some people will say that this wasn't plot-driven enough because the, like, it's not a twist, but the kind of, like, the important pinnacle point in the movie doesn't happen until maybe, like, 20 minutes until the end or something like that. And then you get into some more, like, more stuff that you saw in the trailers, per se. It gets into more, like, kind of less character-driven stuff and more plot-driven stuff, more exciting stuff, I guess, towards the last 20 minutes. And people might call that false marketing, people might call that the movie being slow. I think that's the movie taking its time to set up and then finishing with a more subtle, subdued ending that fits the characters we were building up to see. So maybe that's just my PSA here, but again, I think the character is really strong in this movie. The script was good, again, it flowed decently enough, and I think the directing was good too. The Beguiled, I think it's a period piece, so it isn't a movie that everybody needs to like run out and see. It's not like a fantastic movie about character studies and like, you know, why characters are great and like, this is the new Pulp Fiction, stuff like that. It's not. It's a good character study, it's a good period piece, and if you guys want to see a decent Sofia Coppola movie that isn't quite as good as some of her other ones, then check it out for sure. But again, I really did have a good time with it. I'm going to give the Beguiled a B+. B for Beguiled, I guess. You guys can like this video, comment on it, share it with some friends. Be sure to go over to mymoviethoughts.com, follow me on Twitter at JohnMHayeck, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for tons more posts from me. Links to all 3 of those are in the description down below. Once again, I am John Hayeck, guys. Thank you again so much for watching.